Hey guys, Ron Anik here in Sturgeon Lake, Minnesota. Welcome back to our channel. Can you believe I've been out here for 2 whole minutes and haven't bit? Never mind. A little. Well, welcome back to the Black Axe Ranch. I'm Ron Anik, and we are in Sturgeon Lake, Minnesota. Beautiful morning out today, so far anyway. Right off the bat, I'm going to apologize. Our Kubota is kaput. So last week I'm out using it and don't know what happened. All of a sudden, complete and total electrical failure. So I had to haul it up to Duluth to the Kubota dealership to have them take a look at it, figure out what's wrong with it. I'm no mechanic, so I mean, I did my usual kick and, you know, smack a couple things, bang on a few things, tap on a few things, swore at a few things too, but just couldn't get it going. So had to haul it up to the specialists and let the experts deal with it. So unfortunately, we are getting overgrown with grass and weeds here. Everything that normally would be mowed down with a Kubota, we got to push mow it, and that's a lot to do. And I'm falling further and further behind. Starting to look like a Precambrian forest out here or something. So I don't have my favorite toy, but that's not going to stop us because we still got work to do around here. We are going to be doing some more fencing. We're going to improve some other fences that we have. We're going to get rid of that barbed wire. Going to put in more high tensile fence, 7 foot high, just like the other ones. And it's going to give the bison a little bit more room, but a lot more peace of mind for us, so we don't have to worry about them getting out because they are getting big. So I got a little bit of a jump on things here already before, without recording it. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to dig a hole in that spot. And so I just dug it down just to see what the soil was going to be looking like, because I really didn't want to have to edit out a bunch of swear words. It wasn't too bad, actually. About the first foot was really tough. It was almost like digging through pavement, but that's because there is a lot of old gravel all around here. I mean, you can see part of our driveway, but we actually did this part here and extended our driveway through the property to come out on the second road over on the corner there. So, but for those of you that may or may not know, this whole area here, actually there was an old barn, and that barn was in pretty bad shape by the time we took over. It was actually collapsing on the backside. The walls actually were buckled out, so it had to come down. It was a real danger. So, why am I telling you all of that? Well, because that is pretty much the reason why we had to scrap our original plan. I started to dig down in a couple spots here and here and here, and I think even here, and I was hitting rocks, concrete, rebar. It was I was like, no way, can't do this. This can't be done, because even if I would have gotten one hole in, the odds of being able to get the next hole in where it needed to be was pretty much zilch. This is where our new gate is going to be. Basically going to have a fence go back there, and it's going to hook onto that 7 foot high tensile fence. And then we'll have our gate here, so we're going to put another heavy-duty post just like this one here, because we wanted very strong posts, because we want to have a very strong foundation and base and anchor points for our gate. Maybe 20 years from now, might have to, you know, readjust it or re-level it, but I'll let future Ron worry about that. Right now, not going to be too concerned. We're going to have the fence follow a line and then just kind of go here along the edge of this driveway here. It's a little hard to visualize right now, but we're basically going to have the fence go up to here and then cut over to there. Trust me, it'll look a lot better when it's done than me sitting here trying to, use hand puppets and shadow puppets to show what it looks like. But we're still going to move this whole line here basically forward. We're just going to do it now in a slightly different way, but it's going to give the bison more room in this area. We're not quite going to have the double gate system that I had envisioned just because the layout just doesn't allow for it. But all right, well, we're going to head on into town and get some more fence posts. We're going to go to a neighboring town called Moose Lake. Ordinarily, I don't like to go there for too many things, just because small town, it tends to be a little more expensive. But right now, it is the closest place that has the size posts that we need. And so basically, pretty informal trip, nothing exciting. So got the dog with. Oh, and the wife. I better mention that part, or I'll be in trouble. And we got Piper in the back seat back there, but she's busy licking herself. So this is a G-rated video, so we're not going to show that.
Here she is.
Hey, Piper. Are you done with the bath? Yeah. Are you done with the bath? Oh, yeah. Go give Daddy kisses, huh? Little good puppy. Yeah. All right, Daddy's got to keep his eye on the road here. Daddy and you and everybody's going to end up in the ditch. Next stop, the Federated Co-op in town. To keep us going for a while. What do you think, hon?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Well, let's see if we can dig ourselves a hole. Well, we got ourselves a fine selection of tools there. Pre-dirted up, you might notice. Doesn't seem like much progress right now, but that's actually quite a bit of work just to get down that far. You can see some of the rocks we've had to pull out. Now, if this is going to be typical for this area, that should be it for the rock layer on top. What we're going to be doing now is probably going into more of a dry, clayish kind of bed. By the time we get down close to 4 feet, then we'll actually be getting to close to the water table, or the pre-water table, I guess you would say, and it'll start getting kind of that moist clay. But for the time being, it's pretty dry work. So you can tell by the dirt that we're pulling out now, it's a little bit different color than the dirt that we were pulling out before. So we are down into another layer now that's a little bit more user-friendly for the post-hole digger. So a lot of this that's further down, a lot of these pebbles, rocks, and these little bits, glacial drop. These were dropped maybe about 10,500 years ago to maybe 12,000 years ago, when the last glaciers retreated from Minnesota. It's what formed the basin, actually, that Lake Superior is a part of right now. So we're actually seeing some of that even as we're digging here. So we're kind of digging down into history as we go along, but not gonna find any dinosaur bones or anything like that here. So, but that would be cool, but not quite in this area. How deep do you think it is?
4 feet.
4 feet? Well, actually, it's about 4 feet 2 inches.
Yeah.
You know, just to be technical. You think you could climb down in there? Should we see how many Nikolais deep it is? Think you'd be able to get in there?
Maybe I need some help.
Okay, well, if you get stuck, I might help. Okay, should we see if we can get you in there? Oh, you got it.
I'm in. Go down.
So it's so that hole is just about 1 Nikolai deep.
Yep. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, buddy.
I didn't turn the camera over there
Why?
so they could see me in there.
Oh, well, they could see you from there. So even though Quikrete technically is ready to go right out of the bag, we're just gonna bulk it up a little bit here by adding some extra gravel. It'll help us to give a little extra bulk, a little bit more holding power than to the bags of Quikrete that we have. Well, there it is. That is the start of our gate. Turning out pretty good. Well, that's the finished product right there. Post is in, concrete will cure up in time, and we got the rest of the gravel and dirt filled in. What was left, we hauled off. Not a bad day's work at all. That pretty much wraps it up for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down below. Subscribe to our channel, show your support. It's what motivates us to make more videos. And I'm not picky, even if you didn't like the video. Hit that subscribe button anyway. So we'll see you guys next week. We're going to put up a cross beam on that post that we put in today, and we're going to tighten it up with some high tensile wire and one of them ratchets, and keep working on putting the gate in. And after that, we're starting on another project. We're putting in another high tensile fence to replace some of that barbed wire, and we're going to make that area a little bit bigger, a little bit more user friendly with another gate on it. So definitely got a lot of improvements going on at the axe here. So we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.